like, oh yeah, we're gonna win. And I mean, as a sensible human being, you would probably think like,
you're not.
Probably not. But right now they are winning.
And they've got Nani.
And they do.
Coming towards Navi's comp again. I feel like it's just that a bit more versatile. They've got Nani. Obviously, if they can get a max speed, it's going to be solid. But it's not like a...
Because we are jumping into set number 2.
Great rocket fuel there from Achapi, though. Gets some serious damage down on both MMA and Q, pushing them all over to this right-hand side. And obviously, the early wall break from Brock is going to be so strong at a point like this. And it's something that, you know, Peep, you're going to have to work towards with your Peep. And at that, it feels like a bit of a waste if you Peep that wall. Just get it open, but... Cube now very, very low, and MMA having to slot all the way around the backside, not able to move forwards, and now Reject in a wonderful spot.
Yeah, a bit of a misplay there from Levy. That's going to cost him a lot of HP, and with that, they lose all control. Levy low HP, the tap from Cube, the follow-up from Cube. Cube gets the 2-piece, Angel Boy gets the 3rd, and Na'Vi, they pick up the round.
I mean, that's crazy, and now Angel Boy's even got the break as well. Brock super available, but they're not all going to be coming around this side. Even breaking the right side of his rocket fuel there, because obviously he has quite a few. Little gadget being placed down, and that's Levy going to be slowed now. The bounce comes through, beautiful stuff, but he's right in the middle of that residue, and that's a difficult spot to be in. Now this Panther are going to be placed down, but some bounces back and forth. Pam should bring it down, but it is actually MMA who goes down first. Angel Boy trying to fight out against Brock. Return to sender used as well, but can't find the killing blow.
Yeah, low HP players on the top of the map here for Reject, but not able to find that closure. They're still playing it, and I kind of respect that. I mean, it's not going to work out here, evidently, but still, I like that they're showing that, like, we're not just going to, like, run away to the bottom of the map and go for the gas ASAP. They actually did still try to play a little bit. Now, they would have had to wait for the gas anyways, but I like the spirit. I like the fighting spirit here. No supers carried over, though, for Na'Vi. Reject carried 2 over. That was the max speed. That was just pumped now, as well as the Rocket Rain. Rocket Rain gets some good damage. MMA falls, and that's a bit of a disaster here for Na'Vi. Levy is low. If he can fall, that would be huge, but he's surviving off really nicely so far, and the crossfire is too much to handle for Q. But Chappie takes him down. Angel Boy is next in line.
On the side of Navi and kind of not rush to get these shots through early on.
So far, heavy mid presence here for Reject. Makes sense with the high mobility they have, and slight lack of range as well. Looking particularly at the PAM, of course, and the Max. But range-wise is going to be more than all right, sitting a little bit more in the back. And it's more passive here from Na'Vi, not willing to give much away. Don't know who would win an endgame here if everyone is still alive and supers are somewhat even. Angel Boy does have a super of his own, but finding a target is going to be really hard against the Max because there's just so much mobility that if the Max pushes up, it's going to be dangerous. Angel Boy going to be right next to the gas, though. Needs to hurry up with that connection. Will find a decent bit of damage, but there is the first kill. It's a trade, actually, 1-for-1. Angel Boy in a 1v2 gets one, gets the second beautiful shot, and carries over the super as well. Angel Boy was a phenomenal performance.
I mean, that's beautiful from Angel Boy there, really. Needs to bring that same energy again to this next round, preferably without losing his teammates first, I imagine. But now just trying to play out against this Brock. Obviously has a little bit of a range advantage, so just playing that out. Mei versus Memi on this left-hand side. Someone needs to deal with this Max, as that seems to be the big pressure. When the Max speed comes through, Reject do as well.
Again, it's going to be both teams chasing down some chip damage, trying to get those supers for the later stages of that game. We saw how ridiculously good Angel Boy was on that Nani, and also we mentioned how that Nani should have been banned most likely. But it's slow and steady so far on both sides. Cube will get tagged up quite a bit. Went for a bit of a crazy trick shot, not gonna find the connection, however. MMA gonna be overwhelmed, MMA goes down. It's a 2 versus 3 Angel Boy. He needs to clutch up again, but that's gonna be too much to ask for. And Reject, they pick up the round. 1 round away now from taking the set.
I mean, Angel Boy almost had a couple of them, but I don't think all 3 was realistic. Arc available now as well, and they just need to get it on someone, preferably the PAM, who's really putting a lot of pressure on this left-hand side, and they can't deal with him that well. And Angel Boy being pinned back, doesn't have the angle to really get the whole value out of his shots with the 3 split shots reuniting at the end. Now, MMA really, really low, but shots coming through from Angel Boy, wanting to push forwards, gets the kill, beautiful. MMA needs to survive this one now, but the turret's down. Squeak should be able to clean that up, but also look at Levy. He's putting so much pressure on the left that it's going to be difficult. Oh, they get him! Beautiful from Navi, but even Super was used there by Angel Boy. I don't think it matters, though, as it's a 3v1, and this is surely match point.
Yeah, Bam is going to be massively overwhelmed here in that situation. Menmi can dream all he wants. There's nothing he can...
At lower brackets to see if they will make it.
Bobby might be biting his nails right now. Not hoping to face Reject tomorrow. But for that first, Navi need to close this one out and steal away that #1 seed in Group D early on. Pretty much the same as we've seen all set long so far. Very safe approach, playing range, respecting their opponents on both sides. Maybe a little bit too much sometimes. Overall, tags have been fairly even. Supers are going to be starting to come in soon enough, but we're not at that stage just yet.
Yeah, then Memi's going to get hit there, or get hit, I should say. And Angel Boy playing against, he gets his peep now as well, but pressure coming in from Levy there, and he's not going to be able to use his return center on a max shot because it's not going to do a lot whatsoever. Q throwing up a pin now, not in the best position, surely going to get taken down, and this is looking like a reject game mode, sorry. Angel Boy does go down. Slight signs of life there from Navi, but now 1 round between reject and getting this set.
Let's see if Reject can take this series all the way to a 3rd and final set, or if Navi can reverse sweep this game to close out the match in 2. It's a slow approach, as usual, and that is going to be the name of the game most of the time when it comes to knockout at a pro level. You want to poke, get supers, get the upper hand, a slight upper hand, so you manage to snowball the end game. But right now, Navi don't have to take anything they can get.
Yeah, Mark desperately needed from Cube now, but the pressure forwards, and MMA gets caught in a wall. That's disappointing for him. Angel Boy returns center, gets the kill, 2v2, bounces as well, but he surely can't escape that. Actually gets it, gets the kill out of nowhere. Navi clutching up 2v1, and the bounces continue.
Angel Boy is blowing my mind with those Nani plays, and that is gonna be the round. A round away from taking down Reject. And no matter the map, no matter the mode, you gotta ban that Nani. You gotta keep it away from him.
Ooh. That peep almost connecting with the Brock there. I believe that would have been the end of him if it did. But Angel Boy now coming up after wasted that, not getting any charge back. It now becomes the stereotypical 3v3 knockout. Play it slow, hope that something happens, or hope your opponent makes a mistake. Because it's Navi who want this round just as much as Reject do. They want to close it here. Reject want this set #3.
It's been disappointing so far today for East Asia. Can they turn this around? It is going to be tough. Control-wise, it's looking a little bit better for Navi as Levy is low HP on the left. He's not had the easiest game on the max despite having some good matchups here and there. Levy with Super trying to relieve some pressure. Big tag from Angel Boy. Angel Boy finds a Chappie, but there is a trade as well as Cube goes down for Navi. A 2 versus 2, but Angel Boy has been so consistent at closing them down. Can he close out another one? He gets a tag. Is that gonna be enough? Menmi is right there, and it's gonna be the 1 shot from Angel Boy.
Nobody can deal with this man. Absolutely incredible from Angel Boy. I don't think I've seen knockout plays like it. You've got to ban